Coucou, je m'appelle Lyndi, je suis américaine qui vit en France depuis plus de 7 ans. So I visited the capital of this country a few times, but that'll be for another video. First, we have today's adventure in a smaller town in Luxembourg called Esch-sur-alzette. And that's something cool too about living in Europe is really like an hour or a couple hours away, you can experience a different culture and language. So for today's video, like I said, we're visiting the small town of Esch. We're first going to an animal park, then followed by a treehouse cafe, and then we'll explore the downtown. Alright, c'est parti! We made it to the animal park, and entrance is free. I was very surprised by this because Luxembourg is known for it being an expensive country. And in fact, a lot of French people who work in Luxembourg, they live in France in the bordering cities since the rent in France is a little bit cheaper. But anyway, let's go in and check out some animals along with that magical cafe. And then in just a little bit, we'll head into town. Okay, we just went to the cafe called Bamhaus Cafe, which translates to treehouse cafe. With the little rooftops, I just imagined it's cold right now, but with some snow, it would be even cuter. But I got some pizza and it was too much for me, so I got a doggy bag, a to-go box. It was also cool. I asked a couple of the employees. I noticed I heard like Luxembourgish, French, some German at times, and I wondered if that's just like because it's a restaurant or if that's an everyday thing. And they said, no, that's an everyday thing. I know too that there's 3 official languages of Luxembourg, which is Luxembourgish, French, and German. There's also a big Portuguese and Italian population here as well. So they speak that even in the same conversation. They speak those 3 languages interchangeably. So we warmed up, now let's head over into town. We are now in the downtown of Esch, so we're gonna go explore. A fun fact that is in 2001, there was a film set built here in Esch for about 5 million euros, and it was considered Europe's largest open-air film set in European history. And between 2001 to 2007, many different film productions used the set, some including The Merchant of Venice with Al Pacino, as well as The Girl with the Pearl Earring with Scarlett Johansson. Unfortunately, that film set was torn down in 2007. It's a little bit chilly, so I'm looking for a cafe to warm up in. And normally I just look on like Google or Instagram, or I'll just kind of walk around and see if I find one. But I wasn't really finding anything, so I saw two girls my age who were dressed kind of chic, and I asked them if they had any recommendations. So that is where we're going to now to see if it's any good. So Esch was originally known for its steel industry starting in 1911, which majorly grew the economy as well as the population. That is until the steel crisis in the 1970s. Today, Esch has a population of about 37,000 residents. I decided to drive today. However, what is quite cool about the whole of Luxembourg, so the whole country has free public transportation. So if you decided to take the train from France into Luxembourg, you would have to pay for that. But if you have a connection, for example, in Bettembourg, you might have a connection, and from there it would be free. So behind me is kamellebuttek, which is Luxembourgish for candy shop. It is a urban contemporary art gallery, and I thought the owners had a fun origin story for its name. When they had some artwork to ship out, they went to the post office, and the worker there couldn't find the stamps, and then another worker said, "Well, of course we have stamps, we're not a candy shop." And in Luxembourgish, when you say candy shop, it means that you're not a serious business, you're not well organized. So they embraced that and made their chaos and creativity into their art gallery, kamellebuttek. Unfortunately, it is closed today as it's Monday, but if you ever pass through Esch, I do recommend stopping by. Alright guys, I thought I'd end the video here just because I love this orange house. I think it's so cute. I match it. But thanks for coming along. I hope you had fun. Let me know your favorite parts in the comments below. Until next time, gros bisous et à la prochaine. Salut!